Hello, and welcome to my sketchbook tour. First of all, I'd like to give a quick introduction to who I am and what this sketchbook is about, so you kind of know what to expect. I'm Mira. I like to draw, and I'm actually not really talented though, so that's why you're not going to be seeing a super professional sketchbook. You're just going to be seeing what I drew in the year of 2020, which was when I was first trying out like new things. It was my first time doing like figure drawings and other practices, because back then I was still thinking about getting an art degree. This is actually still my favorite sketchbook of all of them. Of all the ones I have, I don't have a lot. But yeah, so I really wanted to show it because I also have people tell me that they're really interested in seeing it and they really like my art or the way I designed the pages. So yeah, I'm just gonna get into it. This is the Arteza like small sketchbook, by the way. I'm not going to be talking about whether I liked it or not. I'm just going to leave that to other people who already talked about that. But yeah, this is the first page. This is how I call my sketchbook. And this is when I started on the 29th of January in 2020, and I finished it right on the last day of the year. So it's basically a whole year that I worked on this. Well, the first page is just a few like doodles from like Spirited Away. I was really busy with school back then, so that's why I think I doodled one of them each evening. The next one are just a few random doodles that I did out in nature. I just walked around my village and drew whatever. But yeah, you can't really see clearly what it was supposed to be, I think. The next page is, I watched Howl's Moving Castle and I loved like the movie a lot, so I redrew a few things in my style. Here I started studying hands. Oh yeah, I was also watching Bungo Stray Dogs back then, so that's why I have a lot of doodles of them. And here I just tried to redraw a manga page from one of my favorite manga. I just tried to fill it out with what I thought the Japanese origin would be, so that's not accurate. These are a few like doodles from references, more of them. Oh yeah, these are my sister's plants. I just can't show like that. I just drew my sister's plants on watercolor, and this one is from a reference from an artist that I followed. They posted this on like their story. It was just a picture they took. I think they changed username, but I'm gonna put their username into the description. And these were a few things I drew outside. This is from my village. This is also from my village, but it's really bad because it started raining on that day. But this is one of my favorites in the sketchbook. And these are just things I drew like outside. I never finished this. This is from the garden. And these are more like outside drawings. Also from my village. It was really hot on that day. I think it was like 30 plus degrees and I was dying outside. But by the way, the watercolors I used were my watercolors from elementary school. I like how the drawings, like the paintings, turn out, but I wouldn't recommend using those colors to anyone. I always thought they would be enough, but after I got like real watercolors, I never wanted to go back because it makes such a huge difference. But yeah, this is from my favorite bookstore, Cafe. I was there with my dad and just doodling like the entire area. And this is from my village. I just went out and drew like horses from real life. And there was like a really tiny cute donkey with them. It's so cute. Oh yeah, these are more hand studies. And this is the sunset. I drew the sunset from my window because the sunsets are really, really beautiful and I drew them a lot. Oh yeah, these are these are random redrawings from Free. I was watching Free. I love Free, by the way. And I just tried to, yeah, I don't know. I just tried to study something, and these are male torso studies, but yeah, I never really understand the anatomy of man. You can see that I did a lot of studies of men in here, but after that I resigned to just drawing women instead, because yeah. Oh, and these are from the zoo. I went to the zoo and just drew the animals. I really like how they turned out. They're really colorful. And this is just a study from a few references from Sky. It's such a great game, I love it. And yeah, I just redrew some of my screenshots. Okay. Next up, oh yeah, I was just drawing. That was once again from my favorite like cafe. And yeah, the next one was for the 3 thumbs up challenge. But yeah, here is my first. Oh my gosh, the book is falling apart. Anyways, here's my first page spread. Yeah, I just drew something that I saw each day. Sometimes from pictures. Actually, the first ones weren't from pictures, but after that, I decided to only redraw from photos I took because I didn't really have time to get out my sketchbook most of the time. So yeah, it's really random stuff. And these were just studies. I think this was watercolor redrawings from a series, and this was a gouache study. I love gouache, but I'm so bad at using it. And these were more studies of, yeah, just color studies. And here's like my first, it's not life drawing, it's a figure drawing, and these were my first ones. So oops, these are the ones. I never did figure drawings before that, by the way. But I really liked how they turned out. These were just some freehand pen doodles, which means I didn't have a sketch. I just took the pen and redrew some pictures. And this was another study from a picture I found online. I'm not sure where it's from. These were more studies from random pictures and like clothing studies. Basically, I had to draw folds, but without reference. So, and these were more tiny figure drawings. Oh yeah, these are studies from Mulan, because I watched Mulan at that time. I love the movie. I like the art; it's so pretty. And this is the failed page of the sketchbook. Like, it's really failed. I wanted to draw something at the museum, but it just didn't work. Yeah, anyways, these are more, like, this is also a failed page in my opinion. I just tried to redraw from references, but, well, and this was a still life practice I did with my bad watercolors. Yeah. Oh yeah, and here are more hand studies. I just drew my real hand, that's why it's only this hand, because I'm right-handed. And this is also my hand. Yeah. Okay, sorry, I have to re-record this because I didn't cover up information. But basically, this was from a day out with my friends. They ate sushi, and I drew the sushi because I couldn't eat anything because I had a toothache. But yeah, I just drew. I love sushi. And this is from an assignment. I drew that character a lot of times afterwards, but in a very different style. This was a study of a picture, and these were like just little rabbits and skeleton. This is my friend. I drew her in class. This is just really random stuff. This is Darcy from YouTube. I think I used references from her Instagram for that. And this is another still life. It's just like carried home random stuff. Drew it. Oops. Yeah, this is another study from a picture. I took a picture, but it's a real life location. So. And that's my persona. I just drew random stuff with her. Yeah. Here's more figure drawings. I don't think I have to explain much about this. Oh, and I get my references from Line of Action. Yeah, this is an awkward page because, as I said, I cannot draw men, and I don't want to learn how to do it actually. But yeah, I was just experimenting, which is why everything looks like it's a different style. But yeah, this is my OC that I haven't drawn in a while. More awful studies of the male torso. As I said, I stopped after that. And this is Stray Kids Leader. Yeah, I tried to draw realistically because I never do that. This is the classroom. I had to wait inside of the classroom for a long time, like in the mornings, because my sister had class earlier than me, so yeah, we always go to school together. Oh yeah, these were just some studies with blush. As you can see, this is a wet study, and this is like more dry blush. I really like this one. And I covered up some failed attempts with this paper. Yeah. These were just random things. I think I drew them with that reference. Yeah. Random. This was for Kensho Ono's birthday. He's my favorite seiyuu. And you can't see clearly. This is when I got into Genshin. I downloaded on his birthday actually, and I only got into it because of him, because he voices like Diluc. And as you can see, I was really into the game. I still am actually. And I drew Venti, just a lot of doodles from class, and I put them into my sketchbook. These are more really random things that I do. This is kind of failed, but I don't care. I love women. Wow. And this is another Kensho no spread. Yeah, these were just from videos. This was a video of him at a cat cafe or something, and he had to take pictures with the cats, and he failed. And the video was so funny that I just redrew it. And this is him cooking. There was like a live stream that I watched, and it was also really funny. It's one of my favorite pages, by the way. And these are Stray Kids tools. I was getting into new art style at that time, so that's why you just see me doodling a lot of faces to get into it. And yeah. Oh my gosh, this is like another failed page. These were some bigger studies, and these were some Antos doodles, but they're really failed. Yeah, anyways. This was from a YouTube video. I was like, practice, something to do for practice, and I did it, and it turned out pretty okay-ish, I think. It was venti. This is my OC. Yeah, that's kind of failed. I don't like the way I drew with them. And these are more Genshin doodles, just like, yeah, Chongyun. Love him. He was my main DPS for such a long time. And these were some assignments or color studies. This is my OC. It was his birthday, so I drew him. And Albedo from the game, I just redrew him. These are kind of bad. And this was another assignment. This was also an assignment. You can see I just drew my assignments and like cut them out and pasted them into my sketchbook because I didn't know what else to do to fill it. And that's it. That's a sketchbook. Yeah, thank you for watching this video. I'm gonna make another sketchbook tour of my 2021 and 22 sketchbook. So if you're interested in that, yeah, I'll upload it at sometime later. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it a little bit. Bye bye.